I tweeted something a few days ago that went viral. It was about how I believe Finn deserved to be a Jedi, and it seemed to have resonated with many fans, and maybe even the majority of the fandom. I'll read the tweet for you guys. I feel like Finn was robbed. He should have been a Jedi. I'm sorry, but you don't promote a movie with pictures like these and end up making the featured character a relatively unimportant character that loses more and more of his importance with every new film. I also think Finn is a better and far more interesting character than Rey. Imagine having a deserted stormtrooper joining the resistance to fight his old comrades and eventually becoming a Jedi. Wow, this could have been an amazing story. Star Wars Theory then replied saying, 100% he should have been a Jedi. Imagine a rogue stormtrooper wiped of his memory on purpose because of his past Force sensitivity, perhaps having been a Padawan to Luke. And then John Boyega himself replied, wow, this post actually warms my heart. Thank you all for supporting me. I'll fight for what you guys want to see me do in my next projects. Don't worry guys, we are cooking. Over 10 projects to consider. And finally, Star Wars Theory retweeted my tweet saying, agreed, John Boyega could have been a mind-wiped former Padawan of Luke, or just a Jedi to be, like Rey. So why did my tweet get so much attention? At the time of the making of this video, it's at almost 93,000 likes and over 18,000 retweets. And a few days ago, a friend of mine sent me a link to a Star Wars subreddit where somebody shared my tweet and it got 65,000 upvotes. Again, why did it get so much attention? I think one of the main reasons is marketing. Several images were released by Lucasfilm prior to The Force Awakens hitting theaters that clearly pointed into the direction of Finn becoming a Jedi. And as I said in my tweet, for whatever reason, Lucasfilm misled the fans in thinking he will not only be a Jedi, but also be far more important for the trilogy than he ended up being. Now I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but fact of the matter is that the storyline would have had a lot of potential. I won't go into Star Wars Theory's theory, as he might want to do a video about it himself someday. Shout out to my man Star Wars Theory, by the way, at this point. He followed me on Twitter 2 weeks ago. He's a great guy, super humble. Definitely go check out his channel if you haven't already. Which I highly doubt because, it's freaking Star Wars Theory. But yeah, Finn could have been the Kyle Katarn of the sequels. A defected stormtrooper who is Force sensitive and becomes Luke's Padawan. He would then train to become a Jedi throughout the films to eventually defeat the First Order, of which he used to be part of, and maybe even redeem Kylo Ren. Who knows? They could have even made both him and Rey Padawans of Luke, and maybe have Rey turn to the dark side at some point. Imagine Finn and Luke fighting side by side against Rey and Kylo. Of course, Snoke would still be alive because, in my opinion, Palpatine returning is lame and makes no sense whatsoever. But that's just my take. Towards the end, well, now that I think of it, Luke would redeem Ben Solo, just like he did Anakin Skywalker, once again showing us the true meaning of Star Wars. That moment when Luke dropped his lightsaber and refused to fight his father. I'm actually getting goosebumps as I'm saying this. Wow. Let me know if you guys want me to do a theory video on an alternative sequel trilogy storyline using the same characters we got in the actual sequel trilogy. At the end of the day, we got what we got, and we can't change that. But I sure hope that we'll see more of Finn pretty soon, and that we will get stories that touch upon his Force sensitivity that was referenced in The Rise of Skywalker. Well, sort of. The fact that my tweet reached over 3.5 million people and garnered the attention of John Boyega himself just goes to show how hungry fans are for a great Finn arc. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more Star Wars related content. See you next time.